Welcome to this session on the ITTOs, or inputs, tool, techniques, and outputs for the cost management. The ITTOs form the backbone of all of the project management processes as defined by PMI, and this session will explore how these elements are utilized specifically in cost management to ensure the financial success of your project. So the key ITTOs here that we are going to cover, including the project charter that we have discussed before, the project management plan, the EFs, the OPAs as the key inputs. The tools and techniques that we have already also covered before, including the expert judgment, the data analysis, and meetings. The output here would be the cost management plan. So take the inputs to the cost management. Inputs are essential data sources that feed into the cost management process. For instance, the project charter sets the boundaries for the for the budget expectation, while the scope baseline outlines the deliverables that guide the cost estimation. OPAs like historical cost records and pre-existing templates streamline the planning process. So the scope baseline, which was, let's say, part of the project management plan under the scope management that we already have covered. What's the role of enterprise factors or EFs? EFs include external and internal conditions that impact the cost planning. For instance, fluctuating market rates can influence the material costs, while organizational financial systems determine how the budget are tracked and reported. Now let's move to the tools and techniques for cost management. So tools and techniques bridge the gap between the inputs and outputs, as we mentioned before. Expert judgment ensures that your historical insight from that inform the planning can be utilized by the expert judgment to come up with an appropriate and accurate cost planning. Data analysis methods like cost benefit analysis allows for evaluating multiple scenarios, while structured decision making support the prioritization. Now let's dive into the expert judgment and how it can help in cost management. So expert judgment is valuable in cost management, especially when dealing with high level or high level of, let's say, requirements and high complexity of requirements. So engaging experienced professionals can significantly enhances the accuracy of your cost estimates. Next tool here we have is the data analysis technique. Data analysis is the cornerstone of cost management. For instance, cost benefit analysis helps assess whether project activities provide sufficient value for their cost, while variance analysis identifies the deviation from the planned budget, enabling a corrective action. So it enables the let's say the variance analysis identify the deviation from the planned budget or the cost baseline compared to the let's say the current spendings. The key outputs here, it's the cost management plan and let's say project document updates. So the cost management plan as an output, it's the primary output of the cost management planning process. It provides a roadmap for managing the financial resources throughout the project lifecycle. Additionally, project documents like risk register may require updates based on the cost considerations. Now, let's see what key components that cost management plan will have. So, the cost management plan outlines how the cost will be estimated and budgeted and controlled. It also defines the thresholds for acceptable variances and reporting protocols, ensuring alignment with the stakeholder expectations. Here are the common challenges that you might face when using these ITTOs. in a wrong way. So common challenges include incomplete inputs or the misapplication of tools. For instance, failing to involve key stakeholders during the cost planning can lead to unrealistic budgets. Addressing these challenges involves proactive communication and continuous alignment with the project goals. To summarize our ITTOs here, we say that these ITTOs provide the structure needed for effective cost management by understanding the inputs and applying the right tools and techniques and focusing on on producing the actionable outputs. You can create a robust cost management plan that supports the project success. By following all of these, let's say, techniques that we have discussed.